Somebody give me a good reason why it would be fun or good to have a wolf as a pet. Yes?
I guess in a way, kind of like a guard, like a guard dog in a way.
So for protection?
Yeah, protection.
Okay, anybody else? Yes?
They're pretty and they're kind of like big dogs.
They're cute, they look just like dogs, yes. Those are such great answers. Yes, go ahead.
Everybody would want to come over to your house to see your dog.
Why?
Because it's a wolf.
Because it's a wolf, and how would that make you feel?
Cool.
Cool.
The best wolf.
Yeah. So do you think he's cool?
Yeah.
I know it sounds egotistical, but you think I'm cool?
Yeah.
Whether you think I am or not, I know I am. But you know what? I don't need him. I don't need him on a leash to be cool. So I already am inside. He's cool all on his own. I'm cool all on my own. So having a wolf to make you cool doesn't make you cool. And what I discovered also is that when you have a wolf and you have it on a leash, you get tons of attention. But guess what? You don't get any attention. The wolf gets all the attention. So it doesn't make you cool.
One of our big thrusts is education, and we do the outreach along with that to raise money to feed the wolves, basically. Just about everything we take in goes for the wolves' benefit.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Leyton Cougar. This is my partner, Storm, and we are from Wild Spirit Wolf Sanctuary. What we do at Wild Sanctuary is rescue captive bred wolves and wolf dogs from people who have thought they could make them their pet. We give them a permanent lifetime sanctuary, and then we use our sanctuary and some of our animals, like Storm, as educational ambassadors. He is an ambassador to his species. His job is to teach you that this is not the big bad wolf that's going to run amok and eat you, but he's certainly not your pet.
When there's a wild animal in the classroom, it just sort of changes the entire atmosphere. And I hope that at some level I could be a mentor, even if it's a 30-minute or an hour event at a school.
Any questions? Yes?
Why don't wolves make good pets?
It's a great question. There are only two kinds of animals in the world: domestic animals and wild animals. Wild animals are wild because we couldn't domesticate them and bring them into our lifestyle. But dogs were invented by humans, so they are made to live in our lifestyle. Wolves have no desire or design to be our friend, our companion, our housemates, but dogs, however, were made just for that.
I've had people tell me, well, I've had really hard dogs to work with. A wolf can't be much different. Ouch! You can train any wild animal. Well, no, not really. And who has that expertise? The average person doesn't.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is the difference between wolves and dogs?
The biggest difference is the wolf lives in a family unit of all wolves. Dogs can live in our homes with us and be part of our family. But wolves don't want humans as part of their family. They're wild animals that prefer to live in the wild as a family. We're able to take our domestic dogs, because we invented them, we created them, and bring them into our lifestyle. That's probably the biggest difference between wolves and dogs. Any more questions? Yes, go ahead.
Why can't you re-release your wolves back in the wild?
The most important thing is you can't go back to where you've never been. Since these animals have never been in the wild, they can't be re-released into the wild. All of our animals are captive bred. They're sold to be somebody's pets. They never had their mom and dad to teach them any hunting skills. If we were to take somebody like Storm and release him back into the Arctic, he would have no idea what to do. He doesn't have his mom and dad to teach him how to hunt or any of those kinds of things, so he would not survive in the wild.
The simple fact is you can't go back to where you've never been. And because they have no life experience in the wild, a wild animal is born in the wild, it's raised by its parents in the wild, it gets all the wild skills it needs by the time it's mentally and physically mature. But a captive bred animal that's raised with humans, and if you were to release that in the woods, well, what's its equation to humans and food? Well, humans give me food, so you release me out in the woods, now I gotta go find a human to give me some food, and that's when he ends up in someone's backyard or ranch or farm. Is gonna be either captured, shot, and killed.
Now, when you come home from school, for those of you who have dogs, what is your dog's tail doing?
Crazy.
Does anybody have the helicopter tail dog? Yeah. When a wolf is happy to meet you, his tail's not doing this. He's doing this. Not between his legs, right? Straight down. Here's the tip is wagging. And then you hear a sound like this.
they definitely learn a lot, and they learn it from Leyton and the way he responds to them. If he could be a wolf, he would be. That his love for them is as if they are a member of his family. And yet his respect for them, that they're not pets, is what comes through.
So they speak with their fur, all this fur. Then they speak with their ears. Their ears go back, depends on what we're doing. He's loving me, look at his ears, and look at his tail there. His tail's hanging straight down.
I think we have an awful lot to learn from wolves. Sharing this with our children, just hopefully they'll take that with them as they go on, as they leave our school, go on into high school, and share it with their own friends, their own families, and maybe we can make an impact on wolves in the future.
Who else? Who else has questions? Yes?
How many different kinds of wolves are there?
There are 2 different kinds of wolves in North America. Red wolves and gray wolves. However, there's 4 kinds of gray wolves. There's the Arctic wolf, like Storm is, that lives up in the Arctic. The tundra wolf, which is just a little bit south of him. The timber wolf that comes all through Canada, clear down to the Southern Rockies. And then the Mexican gray wolf, which is the smallest of all the wolves that lives here in New Mexico and Arizona.